Welcome to Cosmos and Spread. My name is Michelle Rogers, and I'm very blessed to have you with me today. Today is your general weekly reading for August the 13th through the 19th, 2023. Now, guys, if you have Gemini anywhere in the placements within your chart, something within this reading may be for you. Okay, all right. Before I begin, I just want to mention something very dear to my heart. The thumbnail that I made of the sunflower. That is in remembrance of someone very special, a very beautiful, lovely, loving lady, okay, who has passed. So that is for her and also for her family as well, because sunflowers have the meaning that they always turn towards the sun, okay, symbolically meaning that always looking up, towards God, the Holy Divine, the universe, for hope, okay, for happiness, for peace and comfort in the situation, okay, always knowing that something beautiful will come from, something that may be challenging or very hurtful in our lives, okay, or being able to overcome that in a beautiful manner, okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and begin, lovely Gemini. Let me go ahead and put the comments on. And hello, Crypto. Hello, Crypto Sunshine. Miss Laura, welcome. So glad to see you today. Okay, guys, so begin your reading with Crystal Scrying, continuing on with the tarot, and then on to some oracle, okay? So let's see what Spirit has in store for you, Gemini, this upcoming week. Yes, remembrance of the beautiful life lived. Absolutely. Okay, here we go. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does the zodiac sign of Gemini need to know for these upcoming week's energies, please? Thank you, Spirit. Here. Okay, who is Gemini? Okay. And who is this? Okay, what is Gemini doing? Okay, so Gemini, you're coming through as a masculine. Now, that's only in energy, okay? That is not speaking of gender, okay? Just masculine energy. So you're coming through, and it's like you're sitting like this on the side of a couch, leaning over the arm of, of the couch, and you're looking at a feminine energy, okay? So you're looking at someone else here. And it's like you're sitting there observing them. It's almost like you're being relaxed, you're being calm. Now, this feminine energy has their head down, looking towards the ground. This feminine energy is standing up. It's almost like it's like you're in the living room, but you can see clearly like an open concept into the like a kitchen area, and there's a feminine standing there. Okay, so there's a little bit of distance there between you. So this could mean for some of you, if not many of you, that there may be a little bit of distance between the two of you. Now, this could be emotional distance, like some kind of conflict or something like that, where you're kind of feeling like you're pulling apart a little bit or distancing yourself a little bit. Or it could be physical distance, where one party is, at one residence or area, and this other party is at, another residence or area. So take that how that resonates in your life. But I am seeing a little bit of distance here. So the person, Gemini, that you're looking at, though, you're observing, it's like you're just kind of doing this, and your person's standing up, as I said, like in the kitchen, their head down, looking towards the ground, as if they're sad or some kind of depressive type energy, okay, about something. Spirit, please give me more for Gemini. Here. Thank you. Okay. And who is Gemini? Okay. And who is this? Okay, so Gemini, what I'm seeing is you are coming through with a very big head. Okay, so this can mean two different things here. So first, I feel like this is only for one person, the part I'm getting ready to say now. Usually when I see a big head, that can mean like egotistical or being some kind of supervisor, something like that, a leader, a teacher, something like that. Okay. That can be a little overbearing or over controlling or over demanding to someone. And so whoever this is for, spirit's wanting you to make sure that there's going to be a situation to where you're going to be facing another masculine. Again, this is not gender specific, okay? But you're going to be facing this person, and spirits letting you know to just be aware of how your tone of voice, how you are presenting yourself with this person, okay? Um, yeah, because this other person is looking at you. It could be a situation where you don't mean to hurt someone's feelings, but just the tone of your voice, you could have something else going on, and you answer this other person and it comes out the wrong way. It could be, just something like that. So spirit's wanting you to just really be aware of how your tone uh, may sound, the things that you speak over the next few weeks, okay, especially this upcoming week. But for the rest of you, I feel like Spirit's saying that you're going to need to take on this big head role right now, okay, because this masculine that I'm seeing as well that you're standing beside, um, is also, it's like this masculine keeps turning their head away from you. They're not hearing you. Okay. And it may come to a situation to where for you to get that person's attention. So, this could be a supervisor. This could be, or you could be a supervisor again with the big head. Okay. But, this could be a relationship of some kind where you feel like no matter what you say, this person doesn't hear you, and you are like doing everything you can think of to voice things to this person to get this person to hear you or to listen, okay, or to understand what you're saying. And so you may need to take on, and I'm not saying be egotistical, okay, but I am saying it's a thing of like coming into this leadership role, coming into this role of, hey, you need to hear me. It's important. I need you to listen. I need you to really hear me. Stand in your truth right now. Okay? So that's what I'm getting here for most of you. Spirit, please give me more for Gemini. Okay, here. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Spirit. And those of you who are distanced, like physically distanced, Spirit was also given me a download of, it could also be a situation of where you have been physically apart, okay, and you didn't have the chance in the right way. Maybe there's something you need to talk to this person about and you didn't want to do it over the phone or over video or something like that, right? So that can also be, for a few of you as well. Okay, Spirit, what else would you like to give Gemini? Okay. And who is Gemini? Okay. And who are these other people? Okay. Okay, so Gemini, what I'm seeing here is it looks like when I asked Spirit who these other people were that I'm seeing, Spirit said work. So now it doesn't mean that all of you, I understand all of you that watches this may not have a job, may not work, okay, may be retired or whatever. But those of you who have a job, okay, where you're working around a group of people, and even if it's not a job, it could be, maybe you volunteer somewhere or somewhere where you are physically around a group of people, could be family even, but most of you it's going to be work, okay? Now, what I'm seeing here is it's like you had walked over to this other person, like a coworker, and you're getting along really well. You're talking about something, but there's a feminine energy behind you. Okay, Gemini. So this feminine energy, you did not see this, but this feminine energy was watching the two of you talking and listening. Okay, so it's almost like someone's like eavesdropping. Now I didn't get anything, like real malevolent or anything like that, okay? But it does feel like this person does have a little bit of a intention to eavesdrop. Okay, so that being said, be careful. I feel like this is a little bit of a warning for you at work or when you are around a huge group of people to, if there's something that you're saying to someone that you do not want repeated, please make sure you are 100% in private. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the tarot and see what Spirit has for you, Gemini. Oh, you are Jupiter in North Node Gemini. Okay, awesome. Okay, Spirit. Let's see what we have. Yeah, see, we have Eight of Cups here, walking away. Yeah, there's some kind of distance here. All right. So for some of you, this could be walking away from a relationship. Doesn't have to be intimate, but can be walking away from a family member, a good friend, something like that as well. A job, but you're definitely walking away from something here. Okay. But then we have that came out with the Five of Swords. Okay, and it also came out with the Ten of Cups. This is very interesting. Okay, so I'm going to get clarification. So there's definitely some kind of conflict here. Okay, some kind of battle taking place. Some kind of change coming in. We do have the number 5 here. It's like Gemini. You see this person. Okay, who is representing Gemini? This person? Yes. Okay. So Gemini. It's kind of like a situation of this person wins and these person retreat, but at what cost? Okay, so yes, they have retreated. They've laid their swords down, but it's almost like this saying, about choosing your battles wisely. Is this even a battle worth fighting over, or is this even a battle worth choosing? Allowing yourself to be in. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get more clarification about this Five of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. What do we have here? Reverse or upright? Upright. Okay. Yeah, we have Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So this could be someone who has fire in their zodiac. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Okay. This could have to do with money, because it is the Seven of Pentacles here. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, that is about, reaping a harvest. It's like going through and seeing what's ready, but everything's not ready yet. Okay, it's like almost there. There's like a few pieces of fruit that's ready to be picked, but you're still waiting on the rest. So if you look at it in a financial sense, now it doesn't have to be finances, because again, pentacles are earthbound. Okay, it's like something tangible, something you can touch. Okay, a pinnacle can be about person, place, It can be about, furniture, just, anything that you can touch. But it's like, I feel like for many of you, it is something financial. Okay. So it's kind of like this, this lady's going and looking to see how much is ready to pick. Okay. She's very hopeful. But however, with this Seven of Pentacles, it's not all ready to harvest. It's about investments, okay? Making sure that you invest wisely. So that's definitely for some of you here, that's what this conflict is about. And things can get pretty fiery, okay? The wording, that may be why I saw uh, someone earlier coming through, where I said you gonna have to watch your tone, okay, of how you react to a situation or speak to someone. It could be about this because things may become very heated, okay. But for the rest of you, it may be a situation where you definitely are going to have to make strong boundaries with this person, okay, because it could be a situation that your person is spending too much money or not investing wisely, something like that. And you've got to really think, when it comes down to it, some of you, this may not be a battle that's worth arguing over. Okay. This may be something where you can just, firmly but sweetly set strong boundaries, okay, and or come up with a new plan, grab your person and say, hey, this isn't working out, what can we do? Let's sit down together and let's work this out. Okay, let's figure out a new way. But for some of you, you may have to go, a little more extreme and, again, make that person hear you because if you're someone who's watching and you're feeling like your person's not listening and you're like, hey, our finances, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? And it's like that person just keeps spending, needlessly or something like that. You may have to, do something, not hurting someone, but do something a little more than what you normally do to get that person's attention. Okay. That's what I'm seeing here. Now, I'm not advocating screaming and yelling and violence and all that stuff. Absolutely not. I have to make that disclaimer. I'm just saying, if you come across like, hey, honey, okay, you might need to come across as, honey, we need to talk. This is important. Okay, you might have to lower your tone of voice, lower, because, like my husband, he knows that when I'm talking like this, everything's the same, right? Everything's the same. But when I say, Chris, we need to talk. Okay, he's there. I get his attention. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying you have to yell and fight and scream. No, no. But when you begin taking action, now you got to take action with this person, okay? And when you do, um, and I really feel like I dropped the card. Hang on just a minute. I really feel like when you take action with this person, whether it's setting boundaries, or whatever, uh, bringing yourself into a space, both of you, to where you begin having a better goal or plan over your finances. You've got the Ten of Cups here. The Ten of Cups, that's one of the cards in the tarot that everyone wants. This is wishes fulfilled. This is happy family, happy life. Okay, so I really feel like for right now, Gemini, finances is kind of like the top priority here. And again, for some of you, it could have been, because remember, Spirit told me it could have been some of you actually like a distance apart, like one person living at one residence, one at another. So you may not have had the chance to really talk to each other about finances. But either way, I really feel like it's going to take not wanting to fuss and argue. Okay. No fussing and arguing here about this. Okay. It's about getting that fire, okay, in your belly and saying, okay, lowering the tone of your voice if you need to, or however you feel like you need to do it in a productive manner, okay, in a loving manner, and say, hey, we need to talk. We've got to we have a situation here. We have no emergency money put back, or, we need this right now. What are we going to do? We've got to change something. We've got to tweak something because something we're doing it's not working, right? But when you do, I'm telling you, Gemini, this is going to come into a very, very beautiful, loving type of energy, okay? Just make sure, because look, if you begin fussing and arguing, somebody here is going to end up walking away. Honestly, because I saw envision in the crystal in the beginning. Remember, there was this person that you're looking at, and this person's looking down and very sad. Okay, and that is this card here. So, I don't feel like Spirit wants you to be screaming, yelling, fussing, and all that stuff. Okay, but just setting boundaries, figuring out something together, how to make this work, with finances. And again, it doesn't have to mean finances for everyone, right? It can even mean needing more peace. Okay, it can mean learning a new schedule because the schedule isn't working between the two of you. But something in this material world. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the energy oracle and see what Spirit has for you, lovely Gemini. Okay. And those of you who have not seen any of the other readings for this week, Spirit is having me to read from the book for one of these cards from this deck on purpose, okay? Normally I don't read from the books as long as I, am familiar with the cards. I don't normally do that. But Spirit told me there is someone who's going to be watching these readings. A reading is what I heard, a reading. Someone's going to be watching a reading, and they're going to need the specific text from the book. Okay, whatever that means. So whoever that is that watches this, that is why I'm doing this. Spirit, Holy Divine, please show me, tell me, or both, what does the zodiac sign of Gemini need to know for these upcoming week's energies, please? Thank you. What would you like to tell Gemini? What does Gemini need to know? Thank you. Okay, what do we have? Yeah, see, the number 34, door to personal healing and happiness. I love that. Love it. Okay, so first of all, if you see there's a rainbow there, look at this. Look at this. What do you have on that 10 of cups? There's a rainbow. Okay, now also 34 is the number 7. Now, for me, the number 7 is associated with the Chariot card in the tarot. So how Spirit explains the Chariot to me is there's a stuck, stagnant energy in the beginning. That could be with business, that could be, with relationships. It's like something not moving forward within the time frame that you had hoped or had a goal set for, okay? Or you could be taking a break on purpose, getting rested up before going into something really, really fast moving energy, right? So because the Chariot, once everything comes into alignment and balance, it lifts off like a rocket. I mean, it's very fast moving energy, okay? So, but at first you have that stagnant, stuck feeling or taking a break. Now, so we got here with this Okay, this needing to talk because something's not working here with finances. There's something that, and again, doesn't have to be finances for everyone, but there's something that needs to be tweaked, okay, to bring more peace and harmony within the household or within your relationship, okay. But it says door to personal healing and happiness. So again, I feel like Spirit's just confirming here, just like with this Ten of Cups, that hey, as long as you're not fussing and yelling at each other, you know, treat each other civilly and with love. Set boundaries for yourself, and you know, set boundaries of, you know, for your household, what is best for your finances or what is best for your peace, you know, whatever this is for you, Gemini. All right, I'm going to go ahead and read from the book. Let's see, number 34. Okay. It says, new beginnings in your personal life. This card is a harbinger of positive change. The beautiful light-filled door opens into a lush, rainbow-lit spring field with vibrant lotus flowers. Whether you're working on some inner healing, such as breaking an addiction, or looking to make some external changes, such as finding a new place to live, this card signals that your life is opening up and new opportunities are about to appear. The changes you've been working on are ready to blossom. Okay, now see, that's this right here. That's the Seven of Pentacles. They're starting to blossom, but they're all not blossomed yet. Okay, it's still going to be just a minute. Okay, the changes you've been working on are ready to blossom with wonderful results. So make sure that you see your personal intentions through and continued action and optimistic expectations. Okay. So, in other words, you know, keep your focus, Gemini, on these investments, whatever these are for you. Okay. Because this is going to be really important for you. Because now the things that you've sown, you know, whether it's investing, you know, money somewhere or whether it's putting back money for a rainy day, you know, or, you know, I know some people, including myself, something that this could be. I apologize. I've got all kinds of stuff coming over my, hang on just a minute, over my computer. Don't know why. Don't know why. I'm hoping I have to clear it off because I can't see. Okay, can't see the comments. All right, so but anyways, you know, so if it's not investments like something that I do that's still an investment, I for my peace, okay, because I'm a person that really values peace in my life. So, you know, I will make sure to have my crystals cleansed and cleared and charged and, you know, all these things. That's still something within this material realm. And I'm investing in myself. Okay, you see? So it doesn't have to always mean money. Okay, so take that how that resonates. Now, let's go ahead and see what Spirit would like to tell you within this last deck of Oracle cards here, Gemini. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I truly do. Truly, truly do. Laura, it's so good to see you here. Laura, we have got to meet up. Now that I am close to you, we have got to meet up somewhere and meet physically. This is going to be so neat. Very cool. I'm so excited about that day. Okay. So what do we have? Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say, thank you for sharing, and quickly focus on positive affirmations. Okay? Now, what I'm going to say about this, okay, that this is wonderful if you believe in this actual saying, okay? Because a lot of people do. That's okay. That's your belief. It's okay. Now, something that I'm going to say that I have to do personally, okay? Because being sweet to myself, I'm a Capricorn and I am so stubborn, Gemini. Okay. So being sweet to myself and saying thank you does not help me. It does not help me one bit. Okay. So here's what I have to do. I have to say, stop it. That's how I have to talk to myself. okay, to get my brain to listen, okay? So I have to say, stop it. That is not true. That's in the past. That was in the past. That's already happened. It's over. That is no longer real. What is real is, and then I state what I know is real right now. And I'll say, cancel, cancel, cancel. You're like, stop it. Cancel, cancel, cancel. And that's not real. And I go from there. And then I state what is real. And I continue to state what is real. So, a lot of people, this is good for so many people, okay? I just happen to be one of those people that, my stubbornness, um, sad to say, my stubbornness I allow it to get the best of me sometimes. And something I'm still working on myself. So until I can get to this point of lovingly saying, cancel, 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 that's not real. Thank you for letting me know. Until I can get there, I have to do what works for me, as you will have to do what works for you, Gemini. Okay. But either way, making sure to release that negative thinking. Okay. Um, Surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. I get it. So, this is about the law of attraction, both of these. Okay. So, what Spirit's trying to tell you here is, Gemini, there's something, because we have the investment card here. So, it's coming in slowly and you're needing it to come in quicker. Okay. You're needing to reap what you've sown quicker. You're needing that peace now. You're needing the money now. You're needing. And so I feel like what Spirit's saying here is, Gemini, um, manifest. When we manifest, we use our hearts. Okay. Oh, hello. Welcome. That's cool. Welcome. Uh, I will be doing Libra next on another video. But you're welcome to join in. Okay, so surrender negative thinking. Okay, so what we think, what I have found using the law of attraction is it does involve what we speak. It does involve what we think. Okay. However, those combined is what controls our emotions. So if we're thinking, like, oh my gosh, something bad's going to happen, if you notice your heart, it starts racing. Well, our feelings is actually what we send out into the universe, and that's what the universe gives back to us. So if we're in a panic, if we are, constantly telling ourselves, oh, I bet this is happening, or oh my gosh, is this person going to do this, or I'll bet this person's going to say this to me. Well, guess what? You're raising your heart rate, okay? And you are literally sending your feelings out into the universe like a boomerang effect to send it back to you, okay? Oh my goodness, hello, cup of tea. Welcome, welcome. And so, that being said, because this card came out with it, now when we're manifesting, oh, you're a Gemini, awesome. Glad to have you. Uh, But when we're trying to manifest something, okay, a lot of times, and I know because I did it for years myself, okay, until I started figuring this out more. But I would try to manifest something, right, and it didn't work. So I would panic. I would do it again and again, whether it was visions, vision boards, whatever, okay, and again and again. And Spirit literally told me that I did not trust. Okay. So what this card is saying here is, when you manifest something, Gemini, one time is all it should take. One good time when you are just so into it, your feelings, you already know that you have manifested it. You already know it's on its way. You already know without a doubt. Okay. One time and then leave it. Move on to something else. Move on to the next thing. Okay. Because that is when the universe says, oh, wait a minute, this person's trusting. Okay, okay, here you go. Okay. Now, also another key to manifesting. I'm going to show you. Let me get my little cup here. Okay. So I like to explain it like this. Now, if you imagine that this cup is half full of positive water, okay, and then the rest is negative water, okay. Now, this cup can only hold a certain volume, right? So if you put this under the tap and you pour water, let the tap pour into this, yeah, it'll go in here and it'll push other water out, but you're still going to get the same volume. That's not going to change. It can only hold what it's going to hold, right? Okay, but if you start pouring out any kind of negative energies, like um, if you're around, negative people, uh, if you have things that are attached to your spiritual cord that you need to release, okay? If you need to do an actual cleansing of your home, go through your closet, anything to give yourself more positive energetic space, what you're doing is you're pouring that out and leaving space for all those things that you manifested that were just dangling right above you, but they couldn't get into your reality. They couldn't drop in because your energetic space was full. Okay. And so sometimes we have to kind of do a spiritual cleanse, go through and look at our life. Is our job, is that what's good for us? Or, is there someone that we're around quite often that really drains us? Things like that. And if so, start making, better choices for what's good for us. And sometimes that might include walking away, okay, from certain situations, and, walking away from a job or walking away from a certain person. But once these things take place, okay, if they're not good for you, that what you're doing is you're pouring that out, and now all of a sudden you've got extra space, and it'll seem like, and I'm serious, I've done this many times now, and it'll seem like within 24 to 48 hours after doing that, it seems like things just start falling into place, and you're just like out of nowhere, and you're like, oh my gosh, everything's falling into place. But what's happening is you already manifested it. It just couldn't get to you in your reality. It was right here all along. You already did it. Okay. So sometimes we're full. Okay. Everything is energy on this planet. In the universe, everything. Okay. So, Spirit, anything else for lovely Gemini? Gemini, do you have any questions over what has came forth within this reading? If so, go ahead and post it in the live chat, please, and I will do what I can to clarify for you. Yeah, cup of tea. I'm so thankful to have you with us today. I'm thankful. That is just so neat. Both of you. Cup of tea with $3 worth of sugar and cookies. I love it. I love it. Okay, I don't have anyone asking for any clarification. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and close this reading. I'm sending each of you so much love and happiness, my friends. Take care and hope to see you again soon. And remember, I'm getting ready to do Libra next at 2 o'clock. All right, much love. Bye-bye.